and they are part of this conference. As Indiana, as I mentioned, Indiana University East, they're 8-7 overall. They're 2-1 in conference play, and they're 1-3 on the road.
I talked to head coach Mark Hester in his 18th season for Indiana, and you did too, Maris. And I said, so when did you get in? He said, we got in here last night. He says, we are leaving immediately after the game to try to beat the weather. Good luck with that.
Well, first he's going to have to try to beat the Golden Bears of Tech before he tries to beat the weather. But on the flip side, as we take a look at Tech, Bill, they entered the ball game 10-4. They've lost their last two. They lost to Alice Lloyd in Rio Grande, and they are 1-2 in conference play, but they're 3-0 here in this building. But Tech did suffer a huge loss in other than just losing the game. They lost the team's leading scorer out for the remainder of the regular season, and that is Braden Chapman. He broke a bone in his hand in the Alice Lloyd game, and now he is done for the remainder of the regular season. What a huge blow. You're taking 20 points out of the lineup, and now where there's an opportunity, now where you have adversity, now there's opportunity for other players to come in to fill that void.
Well, that's right. We talked to the head coach, George Wilmore, for WVU Tech, and he said we're just going to have to try to go by committee to make up the 21-plus points that we're losing for Braden Chapman. Not only that, he was a leader on the floor. He was a great foul shooter. And, you know, you and I talked to him, Chapman, before we came on the air. And he's got a good attitude about it. He says, hey, look, I'll be back for postseason. Everything will be fine.
Well, I guess the only thing you can do is have a good attitude about it because he had the cast on, and what's done is done. We asked him what happened, and he said, well, in the Alice Lloyd game, one of their players decided to play football, and that's why he ended up with a broken wrist. Well, teams are going through their final warm-ups. We'll take a break, come back, and get you ready to tip this one off. It's Indiana University East, the Red Wolves from Richmond, Indiana, 8-7 against the WVU Tech Golden Bears. They are 10-4. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
To turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Hey, grab me one too.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
And we welcome you back to Beckley as we get you set here for the first of 3 games here this afternoon here in the New River Invitational Ctc. And Bill, this established back in 2019, so this is the 7th year of this event. The first game we'll have will be this men's college game. It'll be Indiana University East. The Red Wolves from Richmond, Indiana. They are 8-7 overall. 2-1 in league play, taking on the Golden Bears. The Golden Bears of WU Tech are 10-4 overall. They are 1-2 in league play. And Bill, you have the starting 5 for the visiting team, the Indiana University East Red Wolves.
Okay, number 1 is Jameer Ajabadi. He is a 6'3 junior averaging 7 points per game. Wearing uniform 4 is Antoine Allen. He's a sophomore, 6'2 and averaging 18.5 points per game. Number 10 is Toby Billups. He is a 5'10 junior averaging 10.5 per game. Terrell Jewell, a 6'8 sophomore averaging just under 7. And Jake Johnston is a 6'5 senior averaging just under 19 points per game. So they got a lot of offense, but not a lot of wins. Here's Maris Lowry with the home team.
Well, you're right, Bill. You know, you talk about Allen at 19 a game and also Johnson at 19 a game for the Red Wolves, and they are coached by Mark Hester in his 18th season. For the Golden Bears of WU Tech, George Wilmore is their coach. And, of course, we said in our first segment, Bill, that Tech has lost their top player, Braden Chapman, due to a broken hand. So now where will the offense come from? But in this game here, starting here this afternoon, they will go with Darren Martin, Liam Craven, Cole Chapman, which is Braden Chapman's brother, Cameron Danzer, and Thomas Haley. So we think we're going to have a very exciting game. Glad you're with us. Sit back and relax. Open up a nice blue can of Pepsi and enjoy the game. It's freezing outside, but we think we're going to warm it up here inside, Bill.
You know, we have a chance to actually get to freezing today. You know, the temperature has been in the single digits, and now we might make it to 32 later on today, but also bringing snow in here. Small crowd, but of course, we're happy to be watching basketball and glad to have you aboard. We're going to have a girls' game after this, and then a boys' high school game after that. So those are the 3. Now for the play-by-play of our first game, this college contest. Here once again is Maris Lowry.
Thank you very much, Bill. It'll be Haley in the center circle for Tech, and he will jump against Jewell. The tip is won by Indiana University East, and here is Billups with it as they attack the basket to our left. I'll keep you up to date with the shot clock. As you can see, we got the score on there and the game clock, but not we don't have the shot clock in sync. But very seldom, Bill, does the shot clock ever get low enough to where that becomes a factor. As soon as I say that, they're under 10 to shoot. Here's Billups with it. Pull up, 15-footer from the right elbow. Doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, and Haley comes out of there with it.
I know you don't want number 1 for the Indiana team to be touching the ball very much. That's a tough name. Ajabadi.
That's why I got you, Bill. You can straighten me out. Ajabadi, how about that? Here's Martin on a drive, goes right up, lays it up and in, and Tech scores the first point of the ball game.
Made it look easy. Martin with a little head fake made it happen. By the way, we'd like to welcome Cade Burgess. He is our producer-director today.
So around the horn they go. Johnson into the lane, pulls up, 13-footer, knocks it down. Johnson comes in averaging 19 points a game, and he showed you why, able to elevate on that jump shot.
Yeah, nothing but net.
Here's Cole Chapman with it. As we mentioned, if you're just joining us, Braden Chapman out for the year with a broken hand. Tech has lost their last 2 games, both on the road. Here's Martin with it.
By the way, when we talk about Chapman and being lost for the rest of the regular year, he's hopeful of being back for the tournaments.
6 on the shot clock. We'll have to get a shot off. And they whip a pass, and they're not going to get a shot off. That's going to be a shot clock violation. And, Bill, you know, as soon as I said that, very seldom do we, in all the games that you and I have been able to do between last year and this year of Tech men's basketball, very seldom do we ever have shot violations. And as soon as I said that, we've already had one and then almost one on the other end.
Well, you know, Maris, you and I have worked together over 20 years, and that's called the announcer jinx. It never fails.
Well, that's true. Maybe it'll fill here this afternoon. We'll see. All right. Here is Indiana University East, the Red Wolves. I was telling you when I first found out what their nickname is. There's a nice backdoor pass down low and a finish for the lead. That's a nice play. That's Jewell, and that was a jewel of a play for the Indiana team.
Yeah, good passing.
But, Bill, when I was saying, as they told you, their nickname was the Red Wolves, I said, I've heard of Red Foxes, but I've never heard of Red Wolves before.
Hey, whatever they want to be.
Well, if that's what they are, maybe they exist in Indiana. There's a foul on the drive, and that'll go against, let's see who they'll actually call that on. It'll be the first foul of the ball game.
Got a brand new scoreboard here under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley.
20 to shoot for Tech. They get the ball down low to Haley. Backs his man down low, spins into the lane, puts up the short shot and scores.
He is a pleasure to watch, Thomas Haley. He just maneuvers beautifully in close.
Here's a steal by Danzer. 2-on-1. Danzer attacks the basket and lays it up and in.
Oh, he anticipated that play and jumped the route.
That's a football term,
I
Bill,
know.
but you can do it in basketball as well.
Absolutely.
Here's a ball down in the post now. Here's Johnson, one of the team's leading scorer down low. The shot up and in. That's your buddy there, Bill.
Ajabadi.
Ajabadi used his body well to score down low. Haley with it between the circles. Hands it off to Chapman. Haley into the lane, tacks the basket, finishes with the right hand up and in.
He is smooth as silk.
And we got a foul on Cole Chapman. That'll be his first, team's first. And it'll be Kyle Tolbert, a 6'4 junior, averaging 10 points a game, will check into the lineup for the Red Wolves of Indiana University East.
Should we tell the story on the coach again?
Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
Well, this goes back to a previous game.
Right.
That you went to the visiting coach.
That is correct.
And you asked for?
I asked for the nickname, and he said, I don't have one. And I said, not you, the team. So you did that, and then he's like, he don't have one, but the team is the Red Wolves. Nice backdoor cut, and there's a foul on Cole Chapman, and that'll be his second foul, Bill.
Yeah, I walk in the arena. There's the coach. He's writing down the lineup. And I said, so, Coach, what's your nickname? And he says, I don't have one. I thought that you would set me up for that.
No, I did not as we watch the replay here. Nice backdoor cut, and Chapman now picks up his second personal foul, and we'll have a couple of free throws for Jake Johnson, the 6'5 senior, averaging 19 a game. First free throw on its way is good. And Chapman will come out of the lineup. As, like I said, he has those two fouls. And Adam Sings, the Greenbrier East product, will check in.
Maris, I'm looking at the footwear because you were in that business for many, many years, Lowry Shoes and Sporting Goods.
And the second free throw is not good, so 1 of 2. And the rebound is cleared by Craven. Go ahead and finish your story,
Well, I was
Bill.
just going to say, we get to the footwear. A lot of teams like to go individually with footwear, and boy, the Indiana team has done that.
Here's a turnover. Back the other way is Johnson. Throw the ball back out. Ball knocked out from behind. It'll stay with the Red Wolves of Indiana University East.
I mean, Indiana, they've got pink shoes, they got red shoes, they got, you name it, they got it.
Yeah.
And, you and I have talked about that. It's good that, in Woodrow Wilson High School in Beckley, they have always had uniform footwear. It just makes you look good.
Well, Bill, if you look at Tech, they're pretty much the same way. Their players are not wearing the same shoes either. Here's a 3-ball from the corners, no good. Battle for the rebound, offensive rebound that time. We got a foul. The basket went in, but it won't count. That was Tolbert with the offensive rebound.
Kyle Tolbert just into the ball game for the Red Wolves a couple of minutes ago, 6'4 junior. Let's look at the Little General replay on this.
Nice offensive rebound.
Use the body just to get position.
Here's the ball to Allen. Now they get the ball here in the near corner.
Got away with a little walk there.
Yep. Here's Billups on the move to the basket. He lost it. And here's Tech out of there with it with Adam Seams.
Craven with a nice defensive play for Tech.
Around the horn Tech goes. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 24 to shoot. Haley trying to back his man down into the lane, and there will be a foul, and the foul was called on Jake Johnson. So that'll be Johnson's first. It'll be the team's second. 20 to shoot, and Tech will inbound the ball with Seams under their own basket. Here's Haley trying to back his man down low in the low block. Spins, little short shot, and he was about 5 feet, and he shot at 6.
Yeah.
A little strong. Back the other way comes the Red Wolves. A nice drive by Allen. It doesn't go, but on the offensive rebound, there's a foul. and it'll be Tolbert that will get to the free throw line for Indiana University East.
Here's the replay, courtesy of Little General. And you can see all the action again, thanks to Little General stores. There's one near you, and they hope that you're having a warm New Year.
So Kyle Tolbert at the free throw line. He averages 10 points a game. The first of two is good, and that ties the game. And now Jop will check in for Tech.
You have 4 players for Indiana in double figures.
Jop from the Senegal. Second free throw is good, and Indiana East regains the lead. Tech entered the game 10-4. They lost their last 2, both on the road. Indiana University East are 8-7. Here's a 3 ball by Craven. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, and Tolbert comes out of there with it. Tolbert's played well off the bench for the Red Wolves. Into the lane, nice floaters up and in. That's a beautiful play by Allen, and Tech wants a timeout. So timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them, a full timeout. 4:52 remaining first half. The lead should be 11-8. They don't have the score right here, but it is an 11-8 lead for Indiana University East. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckman. We won't be beat.
And
With Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry. 14:52 remaining in the first half. And on your score, Bill, there it says 8-7. We are hooked up with the score here in the building, but we've just got the totals, and I keep a running score. The actual score is 11-8 in favor of Indiana University East, so the score is not correct on your screen.
We have the official numbers here just given to us. Indiana East is at 4 field goals out of 7 tries, and Tech 4 out of 6. So far, both teams are very, very hot as opposed to the weather. Now the score is correct.
And Bill, you had mentioned during the break, this is a new scoreboard.
Yeah.
And they've had a little issues as Tech has an issue of getting the ball in. It's knocked out of bounds. But it's set now. We got it correct. It's 11-8 is the actual score with 14:52 left here in the first half. Maris Lowry here with Bill O'Brien. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions here in the New River Ctc Invitational, which started back in 2019, the 7th year for it. And here comes Tech with the ball. Jop way out high. They double team out on the ball, and there's a foul. And that foul will go against Kyle Tolbert. And that'll be his first, team's third. So it'll be side out for the Golden Bears with 20 to shoot. And we are hooked up to their score clock, but we do not have the actual shot clock. Martin backs his man down. They cut him off. 10 on the shot clock. Craven backs it out toward midcourt. Good defense. We'll have to get a shot off. Only 4 on the clock. Seems a little floater into the lane. Needs a roll. It won't go. And back the other way comes the Red Wolves of Indiana University East. Nice pass down low and a beautiful finish. Great play by Tolbert. And as I mentioned, Bill, coming off the bench, he has played well. And it's a 6-0 run right now by the Red Wolves of Indiana University East.
As we told you, he's averaging 10 a game off the bench.
And now it's going to be an offensive foul on Tech. So that'll be the 15th foul on the Golden Bears. Of course, when you get to 7, we shoot the 1-and-1. I still wish the men's would be like the women build and play quarters and have 5 fouls, no 1-and-1, shoot 2. Maybe that will come sooner than later. In the meantime, here are the Red Wolves with it, and they turn it over as they throw it away.
Good defense again by Tech. They're collapsing in, and that's how they're staying in this ball game.
So the ball will be inbound by Tech, and Craven has it. And that's one thing, too, now with Cole Chapman on the bench, Bill, with 2 fouls, and Braden Chapman out for the regular season with the broken hand. They've got to be able to find maybe a true point guard to get the ball up the floor.
Exactly.
And now Tech throws it away,
pass.
an unforced error, yeah.
Yep.
As Danzer will check back into the Golden Bear lineup. Cameron Danzer checks in, and Liam Craven will have a seat.
Well, Cole Chapman is a point guard, but he's not going to give you 21 points per game.
You know, I said a minute ago it was a 6-0 run. Actually, it's a 7-0 run by the Indiana University East Red Wolves. Here's Tolbert, thought about the 3, put it on the deck, trying to attack the basket. Swings around, get the big man on him, Jop. Here's a new player into the ball game, and he launches a 3. It won't go. That new player is Maurer into the ball game. Caleb Maurer. They get the ball down low to Jop. Jop, a little half hook is good. The big fella posting up in the lane. Little half jump hook by the big fella from the Senegal. There's Tolbert down low, spin, head fake, and the shot's rejected by Jop. So you got to like that, Bill. Scores on one end, rejects the shot on the other.
Hey, that 7-footer using that wingspan.
New player for Tech into the ball game, Sincere Edwards. Here's Martin on the baseline, attacks the basket, lays it up and in.
That's his second field goal, Darren Martin.
Got a good game here this afternoon here at the Raleigh County Convention Center with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. Good defensive play by Tech, 15 to shoot. Tolbert will dial it up from distance, and he hits it. Kyle Tolbert rings the bell from downtown with the 3 ball.
He scored 7 to lead all scoring.
Yeah, he's done that coming off the bench. So here's Adam Seams with it. Martin has it now. Ball screen. Martin trying to go around the screen. 9 to shoot. Tech's going to have to get a shot off. 5 to shoot. Seams going to have to dial it from way downtown back iron, and that was not a good offensive set. You can credit the Red Wolves for good defense on that particular possession. Back the other way, a quick 3, put up by Johnson, and it doesn't go.
Going to have to do a radio play-by-play. We're having a little technical problem, and our guys are on it.
So here's Martin with it.
Here we go.
Martin shaking and baking. Drive to the basket, a lot of contact, no whistle, off the glass, up and in. That's a nice play by Edwards, Sincere Edwards. He was sincere with that move as he gets to the glass and lays it up and in.
He made it look easy.
So back the other way, here's Billups with it. Johnson, one of the team's 2 leading scorers at 19 a game, had it. Passed the ball off now to Allen. Allen will dial it up for 3. Kaboom, a splash down by Allen. The lead is 5 at 19 to 14 in favor of the Red Wolves. Martin. Scoreboard just not able to maybe get it up there just as quick as the ball goes through the hoop. As there's a nice drive to the basket, reverse, and doesn't go. Jop with the rebound. Jop leans in, little jump hook, won't go, and Tolbert clears the boards for Indiana University.
One thing I like Jop, though, he used his body to try to get position. That's what he had not been doing.
And I'm not sure what we got right now. Maybe, I don't know, we had a foul on that play. The horn went off accidentally. 10:01 for the half. I'm not sure if they called a foul there or not. Maybe just the horn went off inadvertently.
I think that's it, yeah.
Johnson will put the ball in play in front of us. 25 on the shot clock.
Right there.
But as you stated earlier, Bill, we've had issues, and we haven't had them for the high school game, but we just had them here, maybe because it's shot clock has something to do with that.
Yeah.
Here's a three from the far side. It's short. That was put up by Maurer with an offensive rebound. Tolbert will dial it up and hit. Kaboom, a three ball. And the biggest lead of the game right here for the Red Wolves.
10 points for him.
And a 9-0 run. Cole Chapman has the ball taken away.
Boy, he just got muscled there by Johnson.
And right now, Tech's offense looks stagnant.
Yeah, there's no flow.
So an 8-point lead, the largest lead of the game right here for the Red Wolves. They're on a 9-0 run. 13 to shoot. Tolbert with it. Backs his man down. Throw the ball out. Maurer for three. It won't go, and it'll go out of bounds over to Tech. Immediate timeout. We'll take it with them. 9:06 for the first half. An 8-point advantage for the Red Wolves of Indiana University East. They lead Tech 22-14. You're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational here on Video Productions.
Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
With Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry. Cade Burgess is producing and directing. Butch Mounts is here, and also Jackie Moon on camera. 9:06 for the opening half. It's an 8-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for Indiana University East. They're currently on a 9-0 run, Bill, as Tech has the ball out of that timeout. Here's Cole Chapman back into the game. He's got 2 fouls. Haley with it, hands the ball to Seams, whips a pass in the corner. Craven open for 3 and hits it. They really got to get him going because he's got a good stroke from behind the arc, and is Liam Craven able to hit the 3 ball.
From Ontario, Canada.
Tolbert in the front court now for the Red Wolves. Tolbert down into the lane. Little fadeaway. It's short. And Adam Seams clears the rebound for the Golden Bears. Cole Chapman on the baseline drive into the lane. They cut him off. Here's Sincere Edwards for 3, in and out, heartbreak, but a nice tip by Haley to keep the possession alive for the Golden Bears. Edwards on the screen. Edwards tacks the basket, loses it, gets it back, and he missed a little short shot in front of the rim. But Tech, a third opportunity on this possession. Chapman attacks the basket. He can't finish. Wow, look at those 3 shots, Bill, right in front of the basket and not able to knock any of them down.
George Wilmore, the head coach for Tech, said the same thing. They missed several layups in their last loss.
Here's Tolbert. Here's Allen on the drive. They cut him off. Tolbert will spot up for 3 straight away, grazes the front of the rim, and Tech with the rebound. 7.5 for half number 1. Edwards with it. Goes to Haley. Here's Edwards on a drive. Puts it up and in. Nice play by Sincere Edwards.
His second bucket.
Been a very good, entertaining first half, Bill.
Really has.
Indiana University East 8-7, Tech 10-4, and there's a turnover, a travel on Allen. Will give the ball back to the Golden Bears.
Indiana had an 8-point lead, their longest. Now it's only 3.
So a mini 5-0 run by Tech, and they have possession of the ball now. The next game will be a girls' high school game, the Lady Flying Eagles of Beckley, and they will take on University from Morgantown. And then the 4:30 game will be Summit Christian against Shady in a boys game. And that's the 3 games we have for you here this afternoon. Here's Martin. Martin on the drive to the basket. Tough shot. It won't go. Got his own rebound. And what do we got? We've got a held ball. The arrow will keep it with Tech.
Well, Darren Martin, even though he's 6'1", he was up against the tall timber, and the Bluefield player held his own.
So Martin will put the ball in play on the baseline. 20 to shoot. They get the ball to Haley. Haley trying to back his man down, goes up. What do we got? We got a foul. Count it. And one. That's a real continuation play. And Haley, if he can complete the three-point play, can tie the game.
Let's look at it again.
Yeah, look at it.
Thomas Haley, look how he used his body to get around the defender. The defender was not in favor of that.
Well, he fouled him on Thursday, and it counted on Friday. How you like that? Just like the NBA, but I'm okay with that. Haley will try to polish off a three-point play, and if he can, he'll tie the game in an 8-0 Tech run, and he does just that. Haley
is the key to Tech doing well today. I mean, he's a great player, just smooth, and he got off to a strong start. Then he hit a soft spell, and now he's back to being strong.
Well, after that timeout when it was 22-14, the Red Wolves, now Tech has scored the last 8 to tie the game at 22, coming up on 6.5 minutes remaining here in half number 1. Here's Billups with it. Cut down low, nice head fake, going up. The shot's blocked from behind as that was Ashton Johnson into the ball game, and Tech with an opportunity to regain the lead. Chapman down the lane, little short shot off the glass, up and in. Tech in front by 2. They're on a 10-0 run right now.
Chapman's first basket.
Here's a steal by Sincere Edwards. Edwards got bumped as he's going down the floor, and that'll be the 15th team foul. So it'll be 5 team fouls each as the foul's on Ashton Johnson.
Let's look again, courtesy of Little General. He sort of pushed off with the
little body block there, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
So 23 to shoot as Edwards will have a seat, and Danzer will check back into the Tech lineup. And get the ball to Haley on the baseline. Haley trying to back his man down into the lane. Leans in with the left hand and finishes. Nice play by Haley.
He's got 9 points. Haley can eat that guy up all afternoon.
It's a 12-0 Golden Bear run. Back the other way is Billups. Now around the horn they go to Allen. Allen into the lane. Back to Billups. Open for 3. Got it. So that shot by Billups, the 3 ball, that stops the bleeding momentarily as Tech was on a 12-0 run prior to that 3 ball. Here's Martin. Around the horn they go. Danzer on the deck. Tacks the basket with the left hand. Doesn't go, but Haley with the follow is up and in. Nice finish by Haley on the offensive rebound.
We told you Haley's the force for Tech. 11 points for him.
Here's Billups on a drive. Throws the ball into the corner. Maurer for 3. Splash down. Kaboom. The game is tied as Maurer able to spot up and drain the 3 from the far corner.
5th three-pointer made for East.
Here's Danzer with it, off a screen. Pick and roll, they go to Haley. Whips a pass, Craven for 3 in the near corner. Long rebound, it comes out to Johnson for the Red Wolves.
And Tech has yet to make a long ball today.
Here's Billups with it, 20 to shoot. Billups on the drive, whips a pass. Round horn they go, Maurer. And he needs a roll and got it. That's back-to-back 3s for Maurer. And the Red Wolves regain the lead. So Bill, back and forth we go, coming up on the 4-minute mark of the half.
Been a fun game.
It has been. Martin down low. Right now, like I said, it seems like Tech's offense is, and there's a foul. That's going to be the 16th foul. A little stagnant, a lot of dribbling there, not maybe a lot of motion, and Tech is bailed out by getting a foul. So we got a media timeout with 4:04 remaining in the half. It's a 3-point advantage for Indiana University East. They're up 31-28. We'll take a break. You're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC here on Video Productions.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
With Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry. Welcome you back to Beckley. As you can see, Indiana University East with a 3-point advantage over WU Tech, 31-28 with 4:04 remaining in the first half. And Bill, as we get the updated stats, both teams have shot it well to this point. Both teams shooting 50% from the floor for Indiana East University. They're 11 of 22 from the floor. Tech is 13 of 26. The big difference, 6 3-balls, 6 of 12 from downtown is Indiana East, while Tech has only made 1 3-ball in 5 attempts.
Interesting, too, the rebounding. Tech has 15, East has 10, each team with 5 turnovers.
All right, coming up here with 4 minutes remaining in the half, 18 to shoot for Tech. Here's Chapman. Danzer into the corner, Seams on the drive. Whips a pass, Chapman with a finish. A beautiful pass by Seams and a nice finish by Cole Chapman.
Oh, the way that he maneuvered his body, Chapman, making that lay-in.
So back the other way. Here comes the Red Wolves. Here's Allen with it. And Tolbert's played well off the bench for the Red Wolves. Inside and a block, and we got a foul.
Well, Danzer swatted the ball away, but I think they're going to give him
They're going to give him a foul. They are going to give him a foul.
Yeah. His first.
So it'll be a Jabe getting to the free throw line to shoot 2. How you like that? I got it right that time, didn't I?
I don't think so. Ajabadi.
Ajabadi, okay. You can help me out. Your body.
That's why I'm here. Not good.
All right.
Too many holiday cookies.
Yeah, first free throw is good by Ajabadi.
6'3" junior from Evansville, Indiana, his third.
Actually, I know where that is, too. Is Jamar Ajabadi, 6'3", as you mentioned, averaging 7 a game, makes the first of 2.
Evansville is exactly halfway between Beckley and Kansas City.
And you would know that because you were recently in Kansas City, and you drove it.
Yes, straight through.
Yeah. Do you get like the Patrick Mahomes Award or something for that? Huh? You should. Or the George Brett Award. Here's Martin. All right. 3-point lead for the Red Wolves. Chapman finds Martin. As we mentioned, Tech has only hit 1 3-ball. Martin trying to get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. He gets the hoop, but no harm. And he knocks it down to get Tech within 1. Been a good game, back and forth. Each team's been a game of runs. Biggest lead's been 8. That was by the Red Wolves. This shot's a little wild by Tolbert. Now to bounce over to Tech. They have a chance to be able to regain the lead on this possession.
Again, Haley is on the bench, the big force for the Golden Bears.
Actually, he's out there. Right there he is.
Oh, there he is. 22, yeah. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Well, he's out there, but he's not doing anything.
Well, because they just inbound the ball.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what he does.
I mean, he hasn't touched it.
Now he has.
He's got to be hot.
And Haley's got it right now with 15 to shoot. Backdoor cut. They whip the ball back out. Edwards on the drive, and he'll draw the foul. Sincere Edwards will get to the line, and he'll shoot a pair for the Golden Bears. It's pretty good passing as we watch the replay. Nice backdoor cut. And then Edwards down the lane to draw the foul. In fact, Bill, if you recall, and maybe you can help me, I don't recall Sincere Edwards playing in the earlier games that you and I have done or that you've watched. Maybe he was not available in the first semester, but playing well here this afternoon as the first free throw ties the game.
It's his 5th point. You're right. He has not seen much action. He's from Goldsboro, North Carolina, 6'4", and a junior, and a really good player.
So Edwards, if he can hit this, Tech can regain the lead. He does, and they do. So back the other way, got a new player into the ball game. Dwayne Robinson, 6'8", junior, into the ball game for Indiana University East. Here's Allen with it around the horn. 3-ball is in and out, no good. That 3-ball was taken by Robinson. And here's Tech on the attack. Martin in the front court. Martin off the screen, down the lane, tacks the basket, lays it up and in. Nice play by Martin, yes.
His 7th and 8th points.
Nice hard take off the deck. Here's the drive. No good. Haley gets the rebound. We got a foul. A late whistle, and it'll be Ajabadi getting to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Atta boy, you got it.
As we watch the replay, good hard take on the baseline off the dribble, and we'll draw the foul. And, you know, Bill, we say, just because the whistle comes late doesn't mean it's not a foul. Correct?
That's correct.
And these officials do a great job. I like the way they call in this conference as Cole Chapman will have a seat. Danzer back in. The first free throw is good by Ajabadi. Cuts the Tech lead to 2. 1 second above the 2-minute mark of the first half.
You want to do his first name too?
Jameer.
There you go.
That's the easy part. And what do we got here? We got a technical foul. While you were asking me to say the first name, I looked down and didn't see what the problem was. So Ajabadi will have to shoot the back end of the two-shot opportunity, then the technicals, and then maybe possession. I'm not sure who the T was on. See, you gave me an assignment, and I looked down, and I didn't see that.
And I looked away as well. But
so here's Ajabadi's free throw. That's the back end of the two-shot opportunity. That cuts the Tech lead to 1, and they're going to just leave him at the line.
It'll be his 5th chance. He's 4 for 4.
And the first technical free throw is good. Now, let's see. On the college level, it's only 1. I don't understand why he's shooting again. The only thing I can think of, Bill, unless they did this reverse, they shot 2 technical free throws, and now they'll shoot the back end of the two-shot opportunity.
That would be strange.
The game is tied. Well, I've seen stranger things. You and I both have, and that free throw is no good. All right, 2-minute mark of the first half. We're all leaving at 36. Seams. Haley with it now. 20 to shoot. Martin off the screen. Seams open in the far corner for 3. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Tolbert clears for the Red Wolves. And here's Billups. Billups on the far side. They get the ball down low. Tolbert attacks the basket, too strong. The rebound to Tech. Seams pushes it up. Nice bounce pass. Nice finish. Beautiful pass by Seams, and Danzer runs the floor to get the layup.
Hey, did you see Seams a no-look pass? And there's the steal.
Martin, and it's rejected by Allen.
Wow.
So here's Billups with it. 15-footer straight away for Tolbert. Back iron, no good. Haley clears the rebound. Final minute of the first half. Seems decide to slow it down. Maybe 2 for 1 here, Bill. Tech with the ball and up 2. Shot clock at 20. Haley with it. Haley down the lane, spins. Haley fall away with the left hand, scores. And as you mentioned earlier, Bill, smooth as silk. What a nice little soft touch with the left hand, and now the Red Wolves throw it away.
Oh, this is big time now. Tech is in control.
Well, they got a 4-point lead.
And here's the little general replay. Here's what happened with the mistake. Yeah, look at that. SWAT, little defense there.
Well, that looked like that ball went off the Tech.
It did, actually.
And
it was Sincere Edwards, number
of course,
15.
They can look at our video. That's part of the new deal with the conference in which Tech plays in. But, yeah, it looked like that Sincere Edwards knocked that ball out of bounds. So with 39 seconds left in the half and a 4-point Tech advantage, they put 20 on the shot clock. Haley's out of the game as they brought Craven back in. Tech's only made 1 3-ball, but Craven still and Danzer both are 3-point shooters. Martin has it now. Seams, 10 to shoot. Martin on the drive, spins into the lane. They cut him off, finds Seams, cuts to the basket, lays it up and in.
First basket for Adam Seams from Greenbrier East, and boy, that was a pretty.
Final 15 seconds of the half.
I think this is the longest Tech lead.
6-point advantage coming up on the final 5 seconds of the half. I'm not sure the Red Wolves know it. Billups puts up a shot into the lane, too strong. Tolbert with the rebound, and the shot doesn't count as he can't get it off. And at the half, it is Tech with a 42-36 lead. We'll take a break, Once again, your score at halftime, it's the Golden Bears of WVU Tech 42 and the Red Wolves of Indiana University East 36. You are watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational here on Video Productions.
B1-2.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really?
Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckman. We won't be beat.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry here at the New River CTC Invitational, and this is the first game of 3 this afternoon. We'll have a girls' high school basketball game that will follow this, and then a boys' game that will close out this session. Of course, we've been snowed out all week. This tournament was supposed to have 30 games. Actually, not a tournament, just a bunch of games running Monday through tomorrow. We couldn't play Monday, couldn't play Tuesday, Wednesday, or yesterday, but we're getting basketball in here this afternoon. It's a 6-point lead by Tech, their biggest lead of the game right here at 42-36. The Red Wolves of Indiana University, their biggest lead was 8 at 22-14. So, Bill, you have all the team and individual totals of the first half.
Maris, this was so close. The score was tied 8 times in the first half. The lead changed 6 times. Let's go to the team totals for Indiana East University. They wound up shooting 41% from the floor, 11 of 27, 46% from three-point land, and 80% at the charity stripe. For WVU Tech, well, you talk about good shooting. They've hit 19 of 34 shots from the floor. That's 56%. Only 16% from long range. That's 1 out of 6 from downtown. And they've hit all 3 of their foul shots as a team. Let's give you the official individual scoring. First, for the visitors from Indiana, Kyle Tolbert came off the bench to score 10 points. 5 points for Antoine Allen. Ajabadi has 7. 3 points for Billups. 3 for Jake Johnston. And he's going to have to really get going. He's normally good for 19 points per game. He's been held to 3, Johnson. Terrell Jewell has 2 points. And Caleb Maurer hit 2 long balls for 6 points. So that's the individuals for the visitors from Indiana East. For the hometown WVU Tech Golden Bears, Thomas Haley hit 6 out of 7 from the floor and 13 total points. 8 points for Darren Martin in a rare start for him. Liam Craven with 3. Cole Chapman has 4. Cameron Dancer has 4 points. 6 points for Sincere Edwards off the bench. Seams with 2. Jop has 2 points. So right now at intermission, it's a 6-point lead for the WVU Tech Golden Bears.
And, Bill, what I'm getting ready to say, I hope I don't jinx this with what I'm getting ready to say, but most college games on any level is not played as quick as that first half was played. We tipped at 12:30, and it went halftime at 12:05. It's 1:05. It's 1:10 now. We played that first half in a little more than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And
12:05 Central Time. Yeah.
Well,
But you're right. Yeah.
We tipped
It's so
12:30.
quick. Yeah.
We tipped 12:30 here local time, and it's 1:05 when the half ended, and then we went to the commercial break. But nevertheless, 42-36 is the halftime lead for WVU Tech. Tech entered the ball game 10-4, losers of 2 in a row, trying to get off the schneid and break that 2-game losing streak, Bill. And Indiana University East, they came in 8-7. They're 1-3 in league, 1-3 on the road, 2-1 in league play. But their coach had told me that, as he told you, their head coach Mark Hester, that they're 8-7, but he felt they should have a better record. And I know you are what your record says you are, but they look like their team is better than only one game over 500.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, just like certain players have to do well for the team to do well, Jake Johnson, as we told you, averaging 18.7 per game. He's been held to 3 points so far in this contest. And the other big scorer, Antoine Allen, who averages 18.5 per game, he's been held to 5 points. So you got to like the defense that the Golden Bears are using.
Tech in front by 6, their largest lead of the game right here, 42-36. We'll take a break, come back, and still get you ready for the second half as you're watching live streaming coverage of the New River Ctc Invitational here on Video Productions.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Somerset. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Somersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no list driver, don't car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really?
Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
We welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center in Beckley with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. Cade Burgess is producing and directing. Butch Mounts is here. And we also have Jackie Moon on camera. And Bill, this has been a pretty good, well-played game as Tech enjoys their largest lead of the game by 6, 42-36. Your overall thoughts of that first half?
Well, a couple of other stats that will make these thoughts make sense. One is the rebounding. Tech has 20 rebounds, only 13 for the team from Indiana East. And the other thing, the shooting percentages, where Tech is at 56% from the floor and East at 41%. The other thing is you've got Braden Chapman, who normally gets you more than 21 points per game. He is out for the rest of the regular season with a broken hand, and yet his replacements have come in there. Darren Martin started the game, and he's played very, very well. Cole Chapman has directed the game nicely. He's a regular point guard anyway.
And as you said, Bill, the replacements with the nest, because that's what head coach George Wilmer told you and I, that you're never going to have one player is going to replace Braden Chapman of all the things he does, his leadership, his scoring. You've got to get multiple players to get the production out of him, and he's done that. I thought Adam Seams played really well coming off the bench. Also, a player
Edwards.
that we haven't seen. Right, I was going to say Edwards was very sincere in that first half. We haven't seen much of him throughout the season, and I don't remember him dressing, like I said, in the first semester of the early games. Maybe he wasn't available, but he's played well for them, in his role here this afternoon.
I'll look that up because I've got the previous.
You keep
score
everything,
sheet.
so I know you have it.
Yeah, I have it. Whether I can find it is another story.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll take a break and we'll give you time to look through all your paperwork. As at the break, Tech in front 42-36. You're watching live streaming coverage of this college basketball game, part of the New River Ctc Invitational here on Video Productions.
I found it.
Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or to turn your passion into a career at New River Community. Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Hey, grab me one too.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckman. We won't be beat.
Yo, Mr. Referee.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Take a ride to the north side and get your big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the...
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. As Cade Burgess is producing and directing, Butch Mounts in the house from Video Productions, Jackie Moon on camera. And Bill, during that commercial break, I had a nice chat with one of the officials, and I found out, first of all, the technical foul was on Tech's head coach, George Wilmer. And second of all, college is different from high school. In the technical foul in high school, they would have shot the second shot of the two-shot opportunity, then the two technicals, then the ball. But in college, you don't get the ball. They say you shoot in the order in which it happened. So I kind of like that.
I've learned something.
Well, I've learned it too because I did not know that. So, you know, since the majority of the games we do are high school, but we do these tech games, and we also know that the rules are different between women's and men's basketball on the college level. As we're ready to start the second half, the Red Wolves will have the first possession of half number 2.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Maris Lowry ready to bring you the play-by-play. Here he is.
All right, 42-36 the Tech lead. Tech 10-4, Indiana University East 8-7. And Tolbert, Bill, he's going to start the second half. He played really well for the Red Wolves coming off the bench. And there's a guy, Jake Johnson, he was averaging 19 a game as that shot is a little strong by Tolbert. What did Johnson have in that first half? Because he
had 5.
Yeah. And he spent a lot of time on the bench.
3.
So, you know, you think for the Red Wolves, him averaging at 19 a game, if they're going to really make a strong run the second half, he's got to heat up. 15 to shoot for Tech. Martin has it out high to go to Haley. 8 to shoot. Martin from the foul line, turn around, left it short, and Allen clears the rebound for Indiana University. Tolbert with it now. Over to Johnson. He's the guy that got to get hot for them, and as soon as on cue, as I say that, Bill, he rains a 3 ball.
That's doubled his point total now at 6.
He came in averaging 19 a game, 6'5" senior. Here's Martin with it off a screen. Craven will dial it up from 3. It's short, long rebound. The ball's out of bounds, and it will it stay with Tech? It will not. It's funny, Bill, if you've watched that, the entire Tech bench got up and they pointed Tech's way. Of course, you know they don't count.
That's right.
You know, I always say this, you got 500 officials in the building, but only 3 of them count.
That's it.
And you and I are not 2 of the 3 that count, right?
Yeah, we have been accused of that.
Yeah, but we got the video, correct?
Yeah.
All right, here's the ball down to Allen in the low post. Head and shoulder fake, puts a shot up off the glass, up and in. That's a nice post play by Allen to get the hoop. In the first 5 points of the second half, or by Indiana University East to cut the Tech lead to 1.
Allen's another one. Allen's got to get hot for them.
Here's Martin with it on the drive. They cut him off. Haley. He'll drive with the right hand up and in. And that was great play, Bill, how he was able to get good control of his body, switch hands in midair, and hit the little floater.
He is just so sweet to watch.
Johnson trying to heat up. They double-team him. Out of body into the lane, and he lost it. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Indiana University East up under their own basket with 20 to shoot.
By the way, I had a chance to talk to Mike Green. Here's the little general replay. Mike is the tournament director and also a vice president for New River Community and Technical College. There you see our buddy Ajabadi.
And by the way, we'll have Mike Green on in the pregame of the Beckley girls game against University coming up next. I'm not sure why we got a delay here. Are you sure? See what's going on? Maybe there's something wrong with the clock, perhaps. 17:40 for the second half, and now they got it. Yeah, they had to go from 20 down to 16. I know they've had a lot of trouble with the clock, and it's brand new here. Not even maybe a month old.
Yeah, and I talked to the clock operator last game we did. It's just made differently than what they're used to.
You think there'd be some kind of training video or something as Allen into the lane down to Tolbert that they would be able to, as Tolbert will have a little follow away and scores. He got in real deep and able to hit the shot over Haley for the bucket.
He's got a dozen points, Tolbert.
Like I said, he didn't start the game, but he started the half. He came off the bench. He's played well for the Red Wolves. Here's Martin off a ball screen. 15 to shoot for Tech. Into Haley, into the lane. Craven for three, and it's in and out. And here's Indiana University East with a chance to regain the lead. They led by as many as 8 in the first half. Tech's biggest lead was 6 at the break. Here's Allen with it. Around the horn they go. Billups on the drive, finds Tolbert down low for the easy layup, and Indiana University East regains the lead by 1. That was nice ball movement that time, Bill, for the layup.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Danzer from the corner for 3. That's short, and out of body clears the rebound.
The three-point shooting for Tech has been a problem.
Yeah, they've only made 1, correct?
That's correct.
Tolbert on a drive into the lane. Little floater won't go. Battle for the rebound. It's out of bounds over to Tech, as Adam Seams will check into the lineup for the Golden Bears.
Little general replay.
We're almost 4 minutes into the second half.
There you go, Tolbert, 14 points.
Here's Cole Chapman with it. If you're just joining us, Braden Chapman broke his hand on their current road trip, and he's out for the regular season. So you're taking that leadership, 20-plus points a game out. Little fall away by Martin, needs a roll, won't get it. And here come the Red Wolves. It's Billups with it. Finds Tolbert the trailer, spot up 3, won't go, had a good look. And Cole Chapman with the rebound for Tech. Seams down the lane, a lot of contact, puts it up and in, count if it goes, and he'll get to the line. A beautiful play by Adam Seams, left of the lane as he gets the hoop and the harm.
He was aggressive for sure. It'll be interesting if we've got that replay. Yes, we do. You take a look and see. He turns on the Jets, and the defender had not established a charge position.
In college, you can see the little semicircle under the basket. You can't use that in high school, but you can in college, and that was definitely, he was too far, the defender was too far under the basket, and that was clearly the right call, and Seams now trying to polish off a three-point play, which he does. So back and forth we go. Now Tech has regained the lead. Glad you're with us here this afternoon on Video Productions. First of 3 games. I know the weather in the general Beckley area or just around West Virginia, all around, Bill, has been awful, but at least we're able to get out of the house and have basketball here this afternoon. Down low, Tolbert's shot is swatted from behind by Haley. Haley off the glass, it doesn't go, and he'll draw the foul and he'll get to the line.
Maris, you're talking about the weather. We had close to a foot of snow in this area for those of you watching from out of the Beckley region.
There's the replay. There's the block shot. It starts with defense. And then Haley goes coast to coast. He'll draw the foul and get to the line.
Thomas Haley 1-for-1 foul shooting and has 15 total points this afternoon.
Johnson gets whistled for his second foul, team second. Haley's first free throw was up and in.
He averages 15 per game. From Monroe, North Carolina, Thomas Haley, 6'7", and a junior.
And Job will check in for him after this free throw. Checking into the ball game will be Jewell, a 6'8" sophomore, averaging 7 a game for the Red Wolves of Indiana University East. Haley at the line. Second free throw is good, got them both, and the lead is 4. As I told you, Job will now check in and Haley will have a seat. Actually, Bill, I felt Job gave Tech some pretty good minutes off the bench in that first half.
He really did. You could see the improvement.
He was able to get a bucket, able to have a block shot. He can alter shots in the lane, 7 foot from the Senegal. Here's Allen with it out high for the Red Wolves. 15 to shoot. Allen on a drive, and as soon as I say that, instead of altering, that's an actual swat. A block shot by the big fella.
Oh, he did.
And we got a media timeout. We'll take it with them. 14:53 as we'll watch this replay as we go to break. Tech leads by 4, 49-45. You're watching live streaming coverage of this college basketball game in the New River Ctc here on Video Productions.
Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
With Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry here in Beckley. This college basketball game between Indiana University East and WVU Tech Golden Bears, part of the New River Ctc Invitational, the first of 3 games we have here this afternoon. Of course, Bill, you know we've been snowed out since Monday. This event was scheduled to have 30 games Monday through tomorrow, and we were not able to play for 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and yesterday. And thank goodness when I got the call last night that we were going to play basketball here this afternoon.
We are thrilled just to be watching round ball.
So out of the timeout, it'll have the Indiana with the ball, and it's swatted by Jop. His second block goes right to Tolbert. That shot's long. Battle for the loose ball, and Tech comes out of there with it with Seams. Once again, Jop making an immediate impact on the defensive end with 2 blocks.
He swatted Ajabadi's shot.
2 blocks in the second half, 1 in the first half, 3 for the game. Here's Martin around a screen. 15 to shoot for Tech. Seams throws the ball back out. Craven spots up for 3 and hits. Liam Craven with the 3 ball.
That's his second long one, and only the second out of 10 that they've hit from downtown.
Biggest lead of the game right here for Tech. They led by 6 at the break. The lead 7 now. Tolbert open for 3 in the corner, and he splashes it down with a 3 ball. Kaboom! Right down the chute.
That's his 3rd tray.
Job not really a threat on the offensive end. They really don't have to guard him when he's that far away from the basket. Now, if he gets in down on the low post, they definitely got to guard him there. As Martin into the paint. Leans in, off the glass, up and in. Nice play by Martin.
Martin scored 10.
Yeah, he's a solid player.
Mm-hmm.
Got Sincere Edwards back into the ball game for Tech. He came off the bench and gave Tech some good minutes in that first half. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Wolves with 19 to shoot, as it'll be Johnson checking back into the lineup for Indiana University and Haley into the lineup for Tech.
Got to like the energy that the Golden Bears are exhibiting this afternoon.
So Allen will inbound in front of his bench. Billups has it. Billups on the drive. Stop for the baseline. Pulls up the shot in and out. No good. And ball comes out to Liam Craven for Tech. Martin off a ball screen. And they'll give the ball to Sincere Edwards. Craven with it now. 13 to shoot. They throw the ball down low. Edwards, head and shoulder fake, up and under, and he scores.
Wow. A ballet move by Sincere Edwards.
Biggest lead of the game for Tech right here at 8. Allen on the drive. He whips the pass to Johnson. Around the horn they go. Billups spots up. 3 ball, kaboom, right down the chute. Billups has a good-looking shot straight away as he drains the 3 ball.
His second long one.
Ball is kicked, and I mean kicked. That looked like the game-winning field goal that Notre Dame beat Penn State on. That ball was kicked up into the stands. You know how to get that in, right?
Maris, we have been on the air now for quite a while.
Quite a while.
And I was waiting. I've been waiting for you to say something about last night's college football game.
Yeah, boy, what an outstanding game it was. An instant classic of 2 of the great programs in the history of college football.
Just so you'll know, and that's us there at the bottom, Maris is wearing his Notre Dame gear right now.
And you know, Bill, you know me well enough. I would have wore it win or lose, right?
That's true.
All right, Martin on the drive, tacks the basket, and a nice finish by Martin.
What a game he's played.
Here's a long pass in the front court for the Red Wolves. Tolbert with it now. Tolbert on a drive. Gets to the front of the rim and lays it up and in. Nice play by Tolbert.
19 points to lead all scoring for Kyle Tolbert.
Yeah, he did not start the game. He started the second half, and he's played big for the Red Wolves. Here's Martin. Craven will dial up a 3, and it's an air ball. And that's one thing. Tech's three-point shooting has been a lot to be desired here this afternoon. Their 3-ball shooting has been as cold as it is outside, as Tolbert will dial it up for 3 and hit it.
That is his 4th long ball completed.
Yeah, and Tech still has only hit the 1 3-ball, correct?
Yeah, but 2. Two.
And there's a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 11-19 for the second half. The 8-point lead has been trimmed to 2. 2-point advantage for Tech, 58-56. We'll take a break. You're watching this college basketball game as part of the New River CTC here on Video Productions.
Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Hey, we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center. Dave Barksdale Court with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. Kate Burgess producing and directing. The main guy of the outfit, Butch Mounds, is in the building, and Jackie Moon on camera. And Bill got a great game. Back and forth we've went. Indiana University East led by as many as 8 points in the first half. Tech's led by as many as 8 here in the second half. And out of the timeout, Tech with the ball and up 2.
We've had 8 ties and 8 lead changes.
Indiana East University 8-7, Tech 10-4. Tech's the losers of the last 2, both on the road. They lost to Alice Lloyd and Rio Grande, 2 really good teams. Here's Sincere Edwards with it. We got a whistle and a turnover, and now Indiana University East, Bill, a chance to tie or perhaps regain the lead with a 3-ball.
You know, so far it's been the shooting from downtown East has hit 8 of 16. That's 50%. Tech only 2 of 10 for 20%.
Yeah, like I said, Tech's three-point shooting has really gone south. It's been as cold in the building as it is outside, and my phone says it's like 12 degrees outside.
And it's pretty cold in here.
Yeah, my nose is freezing. Here's Johnson off a screen. Around the horn they go. Billups shoots for the lead. It won't go, and the rebound comes to Tech. Is getting the rebound is Cameron Danzer. They'll push the ball up. Martin into the lane. Martin attacks the basket. They cut him off. Head and shoulder fake. The shot's blocked, and then the foul comes as Martin will get to the line to shoot a pair, as it'll be Maurer committing the foul.
No doubt Maurer, and here it is on the Little General replay. Martin going in strong, fakes.
Actually, Bill, I thought that was a pretty good play. You know, they allow a lot of contact. Yeah, there was some contact, but I think you got to be stronger with the ball. I think Tech got a break in that case, and Martin will get to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw on its way is good.
His 13th point and his first foul shot attempted this afternoon. 6'1" senior, averages 10 per game, and a 95% foul shooter.
You know, Tech will be home on Tuesday. They'll have a men's and women's doubleheader. The men's game will go first, Bill, Tuesday, as the second free throw by Martin is good. The first game will be at 5:30. That'll be a men's game, and Tech will play a team from Kentucky, Christian Kentucky, and then the women's game against that same school will follow at 7:30. So here's Billups with it. Billups has it now. They get the ball down low. Jabati with it. Whips a pass across court, and Cole Chapman steals it. Coming up on the halfway point of the second half. Here's Seams on a drive, lays it up and in from the right baseline.
Seams has shown me a lot today. That's 7 points off the bench for Adam Seams.
Yeah, you know, Bill, he played well in the game that we had up at the practice facility up at Van Meter Gym right there about a week before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Tolbert's had a big afternoon here for the Red Wolves, and he probably should have shot it. He whips a pass. It's deflected and stolen by Chapman.
Seams not only a good basketball player, but a great soccer player.
Was part of the boys state championship team in his high school at Greenbrier East. Haley in the paint. Haley, a little fall away, left it short. Tolbert clears the rebound for the Red Wolves.
Only his second miss today.
Back the other way's Billups. Johnson straight away, 3 balls, good. You could tell that was going in the minute it left his hand.
9 points for Jake Johnson.
Yeah, he normally gets you 19. Haley out between the circles, over to Edwards. Edwards has played well off the bench for Tech. Into the near corner. Danzer on a drive, a little pull up, and knocks it down. Nice little short shot left of the lane by Danzer, and the Red Wolves want a timeout. 8.5 to go. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. Waiting for the referee to indicate, and it is a 30, so we'll keep it here. Like I said, this is the first of 3 games here this afternoon. We'll have a girls' high school basketball game, Bill, that will come up next. It'll be the Lady Flying Eagles of Beckley taking on University from Morgantown, and then we'll close the festivities here this evening, a 4:30 game, and that will be a game that will be between the Shady High School boys and Shady High School boys. They will take on I've got it here. I know they had to change it. They'll take on Summit Christian.
There you go.
So I don't think that was the original schedule.
Yeah, they've had to make changes on the fly. We're going to talk to the tournament director, Mike Green, and I talked to him. I said, you have been on the phone constantly all week. He said, oh, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And by the way, get this. Mike Green is Chief of Staff / Vice President of External Affairs, plus Executive Director of the College Foundation, as well as Tournament Director for New River Community and Technical College. So that's Mike Green. He's going to be on our pregame at about 2:30 this afternoon.
Yeah, and, Bill, you remember back in our radio days about a little over 30 years ago when you and I were broadcasting Beckley basketball games, Mike Green was part of that 1992 state championship team. So I've known Mike since he was back in high school.
That's right.
Which, by the way, here's the reason why there should never be 30-second timeouts in college basketball, because they turn into full timeouts. And actually, high school, I think they ought to just get rid of the 30-second timeouts completely, give you X amount of full timeouts, period.
Not only that, but it would give us a chance to play more commercials.
Well, I'm not even looking at that because, and I get it, and teams, you have to pay bills as we do.
Yeah.
But when you watch a college basketball game anymore, especially when you get down to the end, you have nothing but fouls, timeouts, and reviews. All right, here's Billups on the drive, lays it up and in and draws the foul. That's a good hard take by Toby Billups. Out of that timeout, he went coast to coast, went right of the lane, and able to score and draw the foul. He turned the corner, and that'll be the 3rd personal foul on Cole Chapman.
Boy, Billups just sort of turned on the burners there. He's from Connorsville, Indiana, averaging 10.5 per game.
Actually, that'll be the 4th personal foul on Chapman as the three-point play is completed to cut Tech's lead to 2. So now, Bill, with 8:20 to go, and let's see, Chapman is out there, and he's out there with 4 personal fouls. He's got the ball now. He's double-teamed. Whipped the ball into the corner. Chapman with 12 to shoot. Whip a pass down low. The ball was stolen as Johnson able to come up with the loose ball, and the Red Wolves with the chance to tie or regain the lead.
Yeah, tried to pass through that zone. Didn't work.
Here's a 3 for the lead. It's no good, but the rebound is Adebayo. Billups.
What did you call him?
Did I say Adebayo?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Adebayo, right?
That's it.
It'll take me a while after the game's over, right? As Billups shoots for the lead. I got that right down the chute. And the Red Wolves have regained the lead by 1.
His 3rd tray of the day, and now he's in double figures.
Long way to go. 7:20 here in regulation. It's been a great game. Biggest lead by both teams have been 8. 8 by Indiana University in the first half and 8 by Tech in the second half. Haley on a spin. Puts the shot up. It doesn't go. And Haley looks like he's shaking up as he's slow to get up. And now the official will blow the whistle as Haley eventually gets to his feet, Bill, but we saw it right here in front of us.
Yeah, he took a hard spill, no doubt about it. Haley, as we've told you on and on, is the key to a Tech win today, and he's been shut out pretty much here in the second half.
So it'll be Indiana University East with the ball. They've been down by as many as 8 here in the second half, and now they're up 1. They get the ball down low. Johnson, they knock the ball free. They double team him. He gets it back and scores.
He's starting to get his points now. 11.
Came in averaging 19 a game. Red Wolves back in his zone. Martin whips the pass down low. Haley, the hoop and the harm as Haley gets the hoop, and he'll get to the line to try to polish off a three-point play.
21 total points for Haley, and he needed that not only for the obvious reason, but just to reassert himself because he was so dominant early in this game.
Tech with an opportunity to tie the game. On your screen, it's got 65-64. It's a one-point game, but it's actually 67-66.
And now we've lost our picture. So our guys are working on it. We'll have it right back here in a minute. We'll do a radio play-by-play.
So Haley will shoot for the tie.
There we go.
Free throw on its way is no good. The actual score is 67-66. So we'll get that checked. And I know that they've had some issues with the new scoreboard and the clock here, Bill, at the Raleigh County Convention Center. Here's Tolbert. Whips a pass and he throw it away. So with 6:13 remaining here in regulation, the actual score is 67-66.
We're working on it.
Well, the one thing's correct. It is a one-point lead for Indiana University East, but it is 67-66. All right, coming up on the 6-minute mark here of regulation. Seams with the ball. Now we got it corrected. Craven with it. .12 to shoot for Tech. Martin on the drive, on the baseline, whips a pass inside to Haley, and Haley able to finish it in front of the rim, and Tech's back in front by 1. That was a nice pass by Martin. Tech able to catch, shoot, and score. Tech now leads 68-67, coming up on the 5.5-minute mark here in regulation. Tolbert, and he is fouled on the drive. So now, Bill, with 5.5 to go, a one-point game, we are in crunch time now, coming down the stretch. I'm also told in our next game that Beckley will be a little shorthanded. Josie Cross, the team's leading scorer at 20 a game, will not be available this afternoon. She was injured in practice, and she's going to have her MCL checked out. And boy, senior year and also going to play at the next levels. The ball's knocked out of bounds. She's signed already to go to Frostburg State. And like I said, she's the Lady Flying Eagles' leading scorer at 20 a game, and she will not be available this afternoon when Beckley takes on University.
Yeah, she's a standout for sure. So that's big, big negative news for Woodrow's ladies.
So here are the Red Wolves with it, 15 to shoot. Maurer, a deep three from Richmond, Indiana. He was so far away, and he cannot connect. Here's Tech trying to regain the lead. Seams with it. Craven. Haley out front, 15 to shoot. Coming up on the 5-minute mark of regulation. Martin down the lane, puts on the brakes, whips a pass down low for Haley, and a little soft slam for the lead. Or rather, to add to their lead is now it's a three-point advantage by Tech at 70-67. And now what do we got? Maybe a clock issue?
Out at the side over here.
Well, I think, though, there's a clock issue because that basket was counted. I don't know why they would stop the play. And now we're going to have a timeout maybe, and it looks like we will. 4:48 remaining here in regulation. Tech leads by 3, 70-67, and there's a break in the action. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on Video Productions.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we're back courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. We're in the last 4:48 of this ball game regulation, and WVU Tech leads Indiana East by 3 points. Here's Maris Lowry.
Yeah, Bill, coming down the stretch here at crunch time, the final 4:48, we've gone back and forth. Each team's biggest lead has been 8. In the first half, Indiana University East led by 8. Here in the second half, Tech is led by as many as 8.
And you can see in the bottom left corner, there's Ajibadi ready to inbound the ball.
Right here in front of me, 26 to shoot. And the ball comes into Billups. Cole Chapman has to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. Here's Johnson on the drive. They cut him off. Billups with it now. 8 to shoot. Johnson dials it up for 3, and he doesn't go, but they foul him on a 3-point shot, and he'll get 3 free throws as Jake Johnson, the 6'5 senior, will get to the line to shoot 3 as we watch the replay here.
That is a big foul.
And if that foul's on Cole Chapman, he is fouled out of the game.
He's still on the floor.
Yeah, well, he's not for long.
Not for long. Yeah.
Yep, not for long. Because if you're fouled, and I don't see how he's able to stay on the floor if he's fouled out of the game. And the first free throw is no good. He's got 2 more coming. But the scoreboard says he's got 5. And you would think that once he's fouled out, and maybe they're just now letting the officials know. But as you mentioned, Billy, he's still out on the floor. And now he'll have to come off the floor as Cole Chapman's fouled out of the ball game.
Sincere Edwards comes in his place.
Johnson's second free throw is good, so he missed the first, made the second.
So he's 2 out of 4 foul shooting today.
Got 1 more. He's cut the Tech lead to 2. Plenty of possessions left, though, Bill, with the 4:26 left here in regulation. This has been a very exciting, entertaining game. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien. Cade Burgess producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. Second free throw is good. And Johnson has trimmed the lead to 1. Butch Mounts also in the house for Video Productions. We'll go to Haley. Haley looks for a cutter. Haley around the screen. Haley tacks the basket, lays it up and in, and draws the foul. That's a beautiful play by Thomas Haley. And as you said earlier, Bill, smooth as silk. He's so under control as he drives on the baseline, able to get the shot, get the basket, and draw the foul.
He's got 25 points now. We told you that he had been pretty well held in check in the second half until the last 5 minutes, and he's come through now. He's made 3 out of 4.
Now,
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 as he misses that. He cannot complete the 3-point play. The lead is 3 for Tech. Coming up on the final 4 minutes of regulation. Johnson in the far corner. 15 to shoot. Johnson on a drive down the lane, and he'll draw the foul. And let's see if they'll call that on the drive or in the act of shooting. I thought he was in the act of shooting, Bill. Let's see what the whistle is. Clearly a foul.
He took that Euro step.
And he will get to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
He's made 3 out of 5 so far and has 12 points.
First free throw on its way. Looks good and is.
It's 3 in a row.
And now he's trying to get his team, the Red Wolves of Indiana University East, within 1. Johnson's ready. Second free throw. He got them both. And Tech's lead has been trimmed to 1 now, 72-71 here in the final 3:40 of regulation. Go to Haley between the circles. Get the ball down low, and then the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Tech with 16 to shoot, 3.5 here in regulation.
You gotta love what Coach George Wilmore has done, the head man for the Golden Bears. His top player is out for the rest of the regular season, and he has maneuvered his people just beautifully.
Here's Haley with it, 15 to shoot. Haley on the drive. They double team him down low. Back inside to Haley. Haley finds Martin into the lane, head and shoulder fake, tacks the basket, can't get it to go, but he'll draw the foul. You know, it looked like Haley was about to lose his balance and go out of bounds, Bill, when he found Martin right down the center of the lane, and Martin will draw the foul and get to the line. Martin, as you mentioned, a really great free throw shooter. Is he shooting, what, 90% from the line?
95% from the line, and he's 2 for 2 today.
So you and I, we just didn't jinx him, did we? As Johnson picks up his 4th personal foul.
I didn't say that.
You said he's 2 for 2 today, shooting 95% from the line.
Yeah. But I didn't say jinx.
No, I did.
Yeah.
As Tolbert will check back into the lineup for Indiana University East.
Looking for his 15th point today, Darren Martin.
15 and 16. Can he get it here at the line? First free throw is good.
Good. The jinx is off.
Remind me of Calvin Murphy. Calvin Murphy shot over 90% from the line in his NBA career. Martin ready, second free throw on its way, and he got them both. Tech will put on the full court pressure man-to-man. Billups brings it up. Edwards on him. Now they had a screen and a switch. Ajabadi for 3. It won't go, and the rebound comes to Haley. Tech with the ball up 3 and under 3 for the game. Haley on the drive. Haley backing his way in, whips the pass to Edwards. Edwards, they double team him. And we got a timeout with Tech. 2:39 left in regulation, 11 on the shot clock. 3-point lead for Tech, 74-71. And it's a 30, so we'll keep it here. And actually it says 74-69. The actual score is 74-71. So it's a 3-point lead as now we've got it corrected. We'll build the next game. It will be a girls' game between Beckley. Their only loss this year has been to Greenbrier East. In fact, Eric Thomas and I had the Beckley big win last Friday in their win over South Charleston. And Beckley was scheduled to play Monday in this event. They were scheduled to play Spring Valley, which has really been their nemesis, and obviously not able to play as we've not had any games in this event until today. So we were snowed out for 4 straight days.
We are, but we're going to try to get started here with 3 games today. A girls' high school game coming up at 2:45. We'll be on at 2:30, and we'll also have tournament director Mike Green to talk about what they hope will be the rest of the tournament, because we know snow is moving back into the area, but hopefully we'll get this girls' game coming up at 2:45. We'll have it. And then another high school boys' game with Shady Spring and what used to be Mercer Christian, now Summit Christian. That's going to be at, what,
4:30? That is correct. All right, out of the timeout, Tech has it. Up 3, 11 to shoot with 2:39 left here in regulation. And Martin will put the ball in play. I'm not sure, there's some question at the scorer's table, but whatever it is, they got it corrected. So Martin to inbound, comes into Edwards, back to Martin. 8 to shoot, trying to get the ball down low to Haley. They do. Haley knows the clock, spins, beautiful move, and a great finish by Haley into the lane.
Fantastic. He's only missed 2 shots today. He's got 27 points.
Well, that was a little twist and turn, and able to finish, like I said, with that soft little floater into the lane by Haley. Here's Allen on the drive, tacks the basket, throws it down, front of the rim, slam dunk by Allen. And what do we got? We got a malfunction of the shot clock. It went to 9. And, you know, Bill, that's something they're really going to have to fix, because play like that, either team could have had as we watch this last replay. Watch this. Allen made up his mind there at the Tech logo, put it on the deck, tack the rim, throw it down.
He's only 6'2", and boy, he played like a 7-footer.
But, you know, with the shot clock like this, the team could maybe have a breakaway and you got to stop play. I mean, that's just something hopefully sooner than later they'll get that fixed as we go into the 2-minute mark of the second half. Seams has it over to Craven. 13 to shoot for Tech. Martin has it. Haley sets a ball screen. Martin loses his footing, throws it away. Here's Allen in the front court. Allen tacks the basket, goes in with the left hand. He can't get it to go. We got a foul with 1:35 left in regulation. And it will be a Tech foul.
Edwards, his second.
And it'll be Allen getting to the line, but before we will have a timeout. So 1:35 remaining here in regulation. And the Indiana University East Red Wolves will take a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 76-73, as you can see, the Tech lead. And, you know, Bill, we was talking about the next game, and we said earlier that Beckley's leading scorer, Josie Cross, will not be available. I see Josie in the building, but I'm told that she will not be available, that she had to have her MCL checked out. And hopefully that they get her back sooner than later if she misses this afternoon's game, which I'm told she's going to.
And what do we know? Well, I guess we'll find out in our pregame show about the opponent.
Well, University is the scheduled opponent, and no one has said otherwise that they won't be. And like I said, we'll have a quick wrap-up when this one's done. And then in our pregame of the girls' game between University and Beckley, I'll have the tournament director from the New River Community and Technical College, Mike Green, and we'll kind of get caught up on everything that I guess is going on or hope to go on because we're going to play today, but will we be able to know tomorrow? And he may not know that when we have him on. He may not know, what's going on tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's looked outside yet to see what's going on. But here's Allen out of a timeout. He'll get to the line. He'll shoot 2 and try to cut the Tech lead to 1.
Allen, who is normally an 18.5 point per game scorer, has only 9 points, and this is his first foul shot of the afternoon.
But boy, that last deuce was a doozy when he took it off the dribble, tacked the front of the rim, and threw it down as he makes the first of 2 free throws.
From Dayton, Ohio, 6'2 sophomore.
So he's cut the lead to 2. And the free throw on its way. He missed it. He makes 1 of 2. And Craven clips the rebound for Tech. 1.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Tech with the ball up 2. They can run a little clock. You don't want to go too deep into the clock, Bill, where you have to take a bad shot. Haley with 14 to shoot. Haley whips the pass. Craven dials it up for 3. Doesn't go, and here's Allen with the rebound. Indiana University with a chance to take the lead. Maurer for 3. It won't go. The long rebound out to Martin, and the smart thing, slow it down as we go under a minute for regulation.
Sure, their coach didn't want that shot. Maurer, who was fresh off the bench.
And now Tech will take a timeout. 55 seconds left in regulation. 2-point lead for Tech, 76-74. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. So here's the strategy. 2-point lead. You've got 24 to shoot. And if you're Indiana University, Bill, you don't want to foul because the next foul, you're over the limit, would put Tech at the line. If you can play straight-up defense and get a stop because Tech has 24 seconds in which to shoot, then you have an opportunity to go down and tie or perhaps take the lead.
And by the way, if you've just tuned in, the Chapman brothers are not on the floor. Braden Chapman, the leading scorer, is out for the rest of the regular season with a broken hand. And his brother Cole, who played a nice floor game, fouled out with 4 points. So the Chapmans are not here, but Martin has stepped up beautifully. Haley, again, 27 points. He's had a terrific game. And let's see what these two can do.
So out of the timeout, and here's the hard part, Bill, getting the ball in bounds sometimes. Tech will inbound in front of their bench, side out across the way. They have 24 to shoot, 55 seconds for the game, and a Tech with a 2-point lead. Martin to put it in play. Like I said, this sometimes is the tough part, getting it in. They're able to get it in. They get it to Haley. Haley on a drive into the lane, tacks the basket. He couldn't get it to go, but an offensive rebound. Put back is good by Edwards. He's played great off the bench for Tech. 4-point lead.
10 points for him.
Here's Allen, step back three. It is short, and the rebound to Haley and a foul, and that's free throw time because over the limit or the Red Wolves of Indiana University East will walk the length of the floor, and it'll be free throw time for Haley.
On the other end of the floor when Tech was there and Haley missed, and Sincere Edwards followed it up and in. That made it a 4-point game, a huge, huge basket for the Golden Bears.
Tech is trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. They were 10-2 at the Christmas break, Bill. They went on the road and lost to Alice Lloyd and Rio Grande, and trying to snap that 2-game losing streak. It's Haley at the line for the 1-and-1. Free throw is good. So he'll get the bonus opportunities. That extends the lead to 5, and if he can hit this, it'll be a 2 full possession lead for Tech with 34.4 seconds left here in regulation.
He's made 4 out of 6 from the foul line so far.
Haley ready from the left hand. He rattles it in. He got them both. So if you're the Indiana University East, you got to go quick. Allen in the front court. Final 30 seconds for the game. And the ball is tipped. Here's Allen with it. 20 to shoot. Ball's out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Red Wolves.
But you got to love the hustle by Sincere Edwards. He really made that happen.
And, you know, Bill, I think being down 6 with only 21 seconds left in regulation as Danzer will check back in, I think you got to take a quick 3. I think you got to get the ball in, and you got to take a quick 3.
No doubt about it, and they've made a bunch of threes this afternoon.
Well, they're desperately in need of one now. The ball comes in the backcourt to Billups. He stumbles to get the ball across the midcourt stripe. And now the ball stolen away by Seams, and he'll draw the foul, and he'll get to the line.
Wow. Huge play.
So you got to think now, Bill, with 15.5 seconds left in regulation, up 6. If Seams could knock both of these down and make it a 3-possession game, that should be able to seal the deal and get Tech off the schneid and break that modest 2-game losing streak.
Seams has scored 7, including 1-for-1 foul shooting this afternoon. He's a 65% free thrower.
And 1-and-1, first free throw is no good. Tolbert with it. They got to go quick. 13 seconds left in regulation. Down the lane, the shot is up and in by Tolbert is good, and a quick timeout, as that will cut the lead to 4, and that's really the best option for the Red Wolves of Tolbert. Attack the basket with 8.5 remaining here in regulation as we watch the replay there. So, Bill, I know you are preparing and getting the lineup for
Got the university. Yeah. We thank Sammy Hall.
He's everywhere.
He is everywhere.
You know what? You know, I kid him all the time, and, of course, I got a lot of friends that are officials, so this is a jab at officials, but a kindly jab, because every time I see Sam, he's at all the games we are. I said, he works as much as we do, and I wave at him, and he's over looking, and he can't see. I said, Sam, you're just like an official. We wave at you, and you can't see. Maybe it's just me he doesn't see. I don't know.
How could he miss you in the gold and blue?
Well, I don't wear gold and blue all the time, but I'm just saying. And actually, I'm in green with my Notre Dame. Yes. All right, 4-point Tech lead, 80-76. Tech trying to close this out in the final 8.5 seconds remaining here in regulation.
Well, Tech has been pressed. I mean, you know, Indiana East has gotten within 1 point on several occasions here in the last few minutes, and Tech has always responded. They've really had a great game today.
Well, they got to get the ball in, and then, of course, if you're Indiana University East, if you don't get a steal, you got to commit the foul. So Haley will get the ball inbounds, and now they put more time on the clock from 8.5 to 9.1. They get the ball into Martin. That's their best free throw shooter percentage-wise at 95%. And he might have gotten higher since he's made how many today?
4 out of 4.
So at 95%, you're the math whiz, Bill. Will that put him to at least 96%?
Exactly, 96.5.
That makes him 97%.
That's
then.
right.
All right, so it'll be the 9th team foul, so this will be 1-and-1.
This is who Tech wants at the line. 8 seconds remaining, and Martin has just been great at 16 points today, which is a lot more than his 10-point per game average.
So Martin ready. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. He'll be rewarded with the back end of the 1-and-1. That makes it a 5-point advantage. And if you're Tech, you don't want a foul. Actually, you have a foul to give. I wouldn't think you'd want to do it, though. Martin is set and ready as he shoots the bonus opportunity. And it is good. He got them both. And it's an 82-76 lead. Ball comes in. Here's Allen. He'll race the ball up the floor into the lane, tack the basket. Haley will let him go, and he'll lay it up and in with 3 seconds left. There should be 3. That clock kept going. Like I said, they've had clock issues. That makes it 82-78.
Allen with 12 points.
But if you're the officials, you probably want to put a little bit more time on the clock. And here they come to adjust the clock, Bill.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we got to fix this sooner rather than later.
Well, yeah.
The clock issues.
Now they got it to 4.5, and that's about right. It was 2 point something, and it's 4.5. Tech got to get it in, and there's the foul by Tolbert. Now that's 2 free throws because that's the 10th team foul. So once again, they got the ball to Martin, did Tech, their best free throw shooter at 97% from the line. And he'll calmly step up to the free throw line and shoot a pair and try to seal the deal here in the final 3.8. We'll have a quick wrap-up show and then get you ready for the next game. It's 2:11. We'll come on about 2:30. And like I said, we'll have Mike Green, the tournament director, on.
6 for 6 is Martin.
Free throw on its way.
Oops.
And Bill, you
zapped
jinxed him. Now he's back to 95%, right?
Man, that's it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Darren.
If you ever go back to shooting free throws back to 95%, you're still a pretty darn good free throw shooter.
Got that right.
Martin's first miss of the afternoon. And second free throw on its way is good. He got 1 out of 2, and that takes the lead to 5, 83-78 for Tech. You just let him shoot. Here's a 3 ball, and it doesn't go. And the final score, Tech. WVU Tech Golden Bears, a 5-point win over Indiana University East, 83-78. With the win, Tech goes to 11-4 on the season. They are now 2-2 in conference and are 4-0 here in this building at the Raleigh County Convention Center. For Indiana University East, they'll go to 500. They'll drop to 8-8. They are 2-2 in conference play and 1-4 on the road. We'll take a quick break, come back and recap this game as you're watching live streaming coverage of this college basketball game, part of the 7th annual New River Ctc Invitational here on Video Productions.
Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
The best thing about West Virginia is West Virginia.
It's family, faith, and integrity.
It's a strong work ethic.
Everyone knows their neighbors. I think we feel closer to nature and we feel closer to each other.
You can achieve anything here.
To be a West Virginian is to be hopeful. We live in a state that has boundless opportunities, and with boundless opportunities come hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
I'll have you, as we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to the Raleigh County Convention Center with Bill O'Brien. I'm Maris Lowry. As this game has gone final, as the WVU Tech Golden Bears, they get the victory over Indiana University East by the final score of 83-78. Tech is now 11-4 on the season, and Indiana University East are now 8-8. Bill, you have team and individual totals of this Tech victory.
Okay, partner, here we go. This is for the visitors from Indiana, and they had 4 in double figures, led by a gentleman who came off the bench, Kyle Tolbert, scored 22 points plus had 12 rebounds, so he's the leading point maker for the Indiana East team. 15 points today for Jake Johnson, 14 for Tony Billups, 12 for Antoine Allen, 7 points for Abaji, 2 points for Jewell, 6 points for Maurer. Team totals for Indiana, they wound up with 11 turnovers, 29 rebounds. They hit 46% from the floor and 44% from downtown, 78% at the charity stripe. Meantime, for Tech team totals, they shot 57% from the floor, 16.7% from long range, and 79% foul shooting. So you can tell the difference. They also out-rebounded East by 33. They had only 8 turnovers, Tech did, as opposed to 11 mistakes for Indiana East. So it was a well-played ball game. The individual scoring for Tech, they had 3 in double figures, led by Thomas Haley, who had 29 points. He hit 12 field goals out of 16 at the floor, had 7 rebounds to lead them as well. 19 points for Darren Martin, a great game for him, 6 of 10 from the floor and 7 of 8 foul shooting. 19 from Martin. Sincere Edwards off the bench scored 10. 7 points for Adam Seams, 6 points for Dancer, 4 for Cole Chapman, and Liam Craven hit 2 long balls for 6 points. Salio Jop had 2 points early on. So the final score, 83-78, as WVU Tech advances to 11-4, as Maris told you, and Indiana East drives back the 6 hours to Indiana, hopefully only 6 hours with this weather. They are 8-8.
All right, Bill, we'll wrap it up for this first game. The next game is a girls' game between the Lady Flying Eagles of Beckley taking on University of Morgantown. We'll be on the air at 2:30 for a 2:45 tip. So for Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry. For Jackie Moon, our cameraman. For Kate Burgess, who did a great job producing and directing. And for Butch Mounts, the executive producer and director of video productions. I'm Maris Lowry, repeating the final score. WVU Tech defeats Indiana University East 83-78. Until we talk to you at 2:30.